welcome back to another edition of Potluck, your everything and anything talk and entertainment TV show. My name is Laura Hartman, and I am your host. Today we have two wonderful guests joining us who are a part of a program trying to help raise awareness to advocates for special needs and disabled people. Please welcome to the show James Billian, who owns James Billian Productions,
yes.
And just premiered his first short film. And with him is Margie Cuff, who is part
Margie Cuff.
I'm sorry?
Margie Cuff.
Margie Cuff, who is part of the St.
John's Evangelist Parish.
St. John the Evangelist Parish.
St. John the Evangelist Parish. Yes. So welcome to the show. How are you doing, James and Margie?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Puppets of Xylos I started back in the summer of 2011.
Okay, and the Puppets
You mean the
of
modern
Xylos,
version?
your short independent film.
The version was an audio play.
Is a Doctor Who Puppets of the Xylo, right?
Right.
Okay.
So really technically started, the actual film in summer of 2014.
Okay, but you started writing this back in 2011.
Yeah.
Right. You wrote, directed, produced,
acted,
and you made some amazing props for this film.
And costuming too. I picked out the wardrobe from like consignment shops and stuff.
Okay. Oh, so you picked out the wardrobes too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you started writing this in 2011.
Right.
Right. And then how did it roll out to become a film? What was
because
the
I wasn't satisfied with the audio play, I had to find the contrasting sort of style, because the audio play sort of was outsourced. The people did it the way they wanted it, sort of like, and I just provided a script and they just like pantomimed it.
Okay.
And I just sort of found the balance of how I wanted the story to be.
Okay. Did you know back in 2011 that you wanted this to be a film?
Yes, initially I did want it to be a film. And I was even ready to outsource it to people like out in Great Britain, but I didn't do that, thankfully.
Okay.
They said I'd have more fun making it my own.
Okay. Now, how did you get involved with helping him?
James lives at St. John's house, which is within the St. John the Evangelist Parish boundaries.
Okay.
And we have a committee with the parish that does their best to include everyone in the home as not just people who live in a group home, but they're part of the community, part of the neighborhood. So I'm the liaison, and I got to know James very well. And at one of our neighborhood cookouts, he let on that he had this script. And I got involved. I got my daughter involved.
And it's under many titles and many...
He's written many rewrites.
Okay. So tell us about the story.
All right,
what's it about?
Well, basically the rough concept is the TARDIS, Doctor Who's spaceship, is drawn to the lair of Xylos, the powerful computer.
Xylos is a powerful computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's based off the Great Intelligence, but I made it different in the final,
Oh, okay. Now, is Xylos a bad computer?
Or it's sort of like, think like Colossus, but like more alien.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Doctor Who. He's taught me everything.
That, yeah.
Yeah, like a computer that thinks it's God or something, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That kind of... Yeah, anyways, and it can possess people and control them and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you come up with the name Xylos, or...?
Xylos I got actually from a book called Dividing the Way, or the Xylos the Tibetan.
Okay.
Which is an occult book, but it said Xylos, and I thought, what if you change it to Xylos, like xylophone?
Okay, well that's a pretty cool name, actually. So, okay, so about the story.
Yeah.
Continue.
Anyway, so when they couldn't do the Yeti because they didn't have time to take fur coats and sew them or anything, I said, heck, I'll just make them scarecrows.
Okay.
They did it once in the new series, but it was done very poorly. It's the concept of using scarecrows. They said, hey, if scarecrows could be like robotic servants or some sort of servitors, that would be interesting.
Okay.
And then the Fairlack. based off the Fairlight, the Grey Man of Scotland, this big troll-like creature, Bigfoot thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have the scarecrows in your film.
Yeah.
And the thing you just mentioned.
The Fairlight, right.
Okay.
And they basically are like the servants to the computer that guard the Xylos.
Okay.
But the film didn't come out entirely how he wanted it to.
Okay. So, I did watch your film, and the props that you made were pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was like sort of like early 80s, like Doctor Who, late 70s.
Okay, you're the Doctor Who.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff is based on all the Doctor Who films that he's.
Serials.
He loves them.
I used to watch on MPT. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
yeah.
your console that you have set up. I mean, how long did it take you to make? Because I mean,
about
that's
a year and a half.
Elaborate. A year and a half.
Over a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
A little over a year. Yeah, but we had a carpenter working on it.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the neat stories for me was as we progressed making the film, James is always thinking. It's always 2 days ahead of everybody else.
Sure.
And I keep saying, hold down, slow down. When we need things, they'll come to us. And one day I met this. We were trying to figure out how to build it, and I met this man at a party.
Peter Sidner.
And he was interested in what we were doing. He said, "I'd like to help," and I said, "Sure." And he goes, "I'm a carpenter," and I said,
"Wow, okay."
So he came and
I initially
worked with James
picked up
and
like
figured
a piece
out
of
the
furniture.
plan of how to do it, and told James how things would be able to be on top of the console so that it would work.
Right.
And we got the barometers and stuff from the estate sale, I remember.
We went to lots of yard sales.
Okay, yeah, because you have a lot of different stuff on there.
A lot of the stuff also came from my mom's father, who passed away back in 2013 from cancer.
Oh, sorry.
And we got a lot of meters from because he used to work on like radar and microwaves and all sorts of stuff.
Wow. So that came in handy for that.
Yeah, we couldn't see if this old radar scope thing would empty the house out because that thing was probably dangerous with all the old tubes and stuff.
Right.
I always thought it was an oscilloscope.
That's funny. So, so how did you get the actors in your film?
Well, one of them is the neighbor of my parents, Pete, the guy you see being chased at the beginning. He's also one of the guards. Eileen got most of the rest. I mean, I doubled for the Felix at the beginning.
My daughter did a lot of arm twisting. She's the one that actually introduced us to Eric.
Okay, and your daughter, who's your daughter?
Eileen DeValier. She plays April in the film.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Well, she did a great job.
She did a great job.
Yeah, you did a great job too.
Yeah.
So you're trying to through this film, because you just premiered it over a month ago.
Right.
You're trying to raise awareness to advocates for
disabilities or anyone who wants to achieve their goals and their interests.
Okay. Or just plain and simple, anybody, no matter what your ability or disability is,
you can achieve things.
Because
there's plenty of independent filmmakers who can't even get anything off the ground.
Right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And James is very persistent, and that's really what it takes, is being persistent and true to your dream. And he did a lot of it. I mean, he took a lot of help.
At one moment I wanted to be refilming, but I didn't do that.
Okay.
So
did you do the editing?
Eric Myers did the editing.
Okay, Eric Christopher Myers.
Well, you did the editing.
Well, I did a rough cut of the editing in Caden Live because I happen to run Linux on my home computer, and I just provided him with a sort of offline edit that he did the online edit from with it in Premiere. Yeah.
Okay.
And also I did the video feedback, at the beginning, which was where you point a camera at a TV and you run the output of the camera to the input of the TV.
Okay.
And you move the camera around, or the output of the TV, the input of the camera, whatever it is. And the camera sees its own image and it swirls it around.
Okay.
And you see it sees its own eye.
Okay.
That's behind the credits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All of that he did.
Okay.
Other ways to do it too was vision mixers and with pointing to cameras directly in the lenses connected, but I don't know if they would look as good.
I was really amazed at all the things James knows about.
Yeah.
And we were able to find people who helped him David Wallenstein helped you with all the electronics. Your
Yeah.
dad did a lot of that too.
Wow.
Right.
Wow,
So-
very good. So the premiere that you had,
Yeah.
did you have a good outcome, and did you have like a question and answer after?
Yes,
after
we
the
did.
film?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yep, we had the premiere at the Knights of Columbus, Rosenstiel Council in Silver
Yeah.
Spring, and everyone there was so good. We had 60 to 100
Yes,
people.
the popcorn
and
was
we did
free.
two
Hot dogs
screenings.
were like $2, but popcorn was.
Okay.
But with everybody's help, we were able to have
Yeah.
a really nice day. We had a lot of
Okay.
good stuff
So,
going on.
yeah.
Now, do you plan to show it any other places?
The
And I
indie-
know you submitted to a
indies.
festival.
Yeah.
The ca-
Yeah. Like Indie Capital, what is it called? Theater Awards, whatever it's called. Indie.
Indie Capital.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
in October.
Okay.
Right.
And
Okay.
at this point, that's the only thing we have going on, I think,
Okay.
as far as showing it again.
Right.
Right.
Right. Okay. And I understand you're working on another project, another film.
Yeah, Dalek Serial, and not Dalek Serial, but Dalek Short, but I kind of want to make it into 2 parts.
Okay. And what can you tell us what that's about?
It's called The Conquest of the Daleks.
The Conquest of the Dogs. Okay.
Daleks.
DALEKS.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
So we're building robot Daleks
Ah,
at this
okay.
point.
Okay.
Yeah. And after that, I was thinking of doing a fully original story, a horror film,
Oh wow.
about the Krampus in Washington County.
Okay.
Be really weird.
Now, are these going to be short stories or short films?
Well, the Dalek one is probably going to be a short again, but I want to try to divide it like into 1 or 2 parts,
Okay.
like 2 10-minute parts or 2 5-minute parts. So it comes across as being almost like a serial.
Okay.
You know, because Xylos runs almost like, feels like it's like 15 minutes, but it's only 8 minutes long.
Right. Or if you have more, you could maybe do a series, like a web series.
Yeah.
You know.
Sort of like an old style serial, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
hoping James will meet a lot of people that can help him more than I am.
Oh,
We
I
went
know.
to
I'm
a
not
thing
very
over
familiar.
in Rockville, Potomac the other day. It was a TVO networking group thing.
Okay. Yeah, I think that the more that you get involved or get recruit people, then
Right.
a lot of
Yeah.
it's word of mouth in this area as far as like
Yeah.
you know films and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. So what kind of challenges did you have creating your short film?
Refilming, what they
Uh-huh.
Well, finding locations.
Finding
James,
location is
again,
one. First we tried the Maryville, that wouldn't work. Then we found Cloisters, and then we contacted Annie, and we got Cloisters on a very snow blizzard like
He was really persistent about wanting to have an actual castle for
Oh wow.
For the
Right.
scene.
Yeah.
Right.
and we finally sent my daughter up to meet the woman who works up there, and
Yeah.
so they let us film during the winter when there was no weddings and
Okay.
it snowed. So
And where is this at? Where is this
it's in
at?
Lutherville, Maryland, just
Okay.
north of Baltimore.
The
Oh, wow.
Gentle Expressway, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that was
the
fun.
Cloisters.
So in the film, you filmed in several locations. So
Another place is the Millstone, which is a mead brewery or something like apple cider, that French style cider.
okay.
And that's in Moncton, Maryland.
Yeah.
We filmed at St. John the Evangelist Parish.
Yeah, for the concert
Where
room.
is that?
It's on George Avenue in Silver Spring.
Oh, Silver Spring. Okay.
There's 2 locations. There's the old church, you know,
Okay.
by the Knights, and there's the other one which is right up by Dennis Avenue.
Okay.
And then several of our friends let us film in their homes or in their yards.
Oh, nice.
So that was
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Okay.
And Mary Bergen.
Right?
So the group home that you're in, was anybody from the group home involved?
Some
in
of the
film?
people took part, like Frank helped at one point. Frank's not here right now, but Trayvon Budd had played one of the scarecrows, the
Okay.
Fearlock.
Okay.
And he actually put the Fearlock on the time when we were at Cloisters. He had no one to do the Fearlock. Initially, we had no character for the Elias character.
Okay.
The original actor never showed up.
Oh,
So we had
yeah.
Tony who was going to play a guard, play the leading, villain character.
Right.
The,
Right.
the
right.
staff from Jubilee Association that works with James were awesome people, getting him ready for, helping him
To
with
do
what he
that,
needed to
right.
do. I can't speak more highly of a group of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So in the group home, is it a mixture of all different types of?
It's
Well,
just,
the 2 people I live with are nonverbal.
Okay.
I can't really describe anything about them.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But like one's blind and the other one just like banging on things. It'll just be simple.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there's only 3 men in the home
Okay.
together.
Right.
I
And
wasn't
they
sure if it was like a big group home
Right,
or
no,
whatever.
and they have
so-
they have 24-hour staff, so
Okay.
that's good.
Right.
Oh,
And that's part of what Rosaria Communities Home is doing, is
Right.
asking people to take care of a home more like friends and
Sure.
neighbors than just
okay.
volunteers. You know,
Right.
I mean, James and I really have become quite good friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been with, the St. James?
St. John's House.
St. John's House,
St. John's
sorry.
House has only been around since 2011 itself. James came into it in 2013.
No,
The idea for it started, first
No, wait.
with asking the parish, are you willing to do this? And so,
Sure.
and then once all the residents were in place, then we all became involved. So
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No. I don't know. Because you're on the autistic spectrum.
More like Asperger's.
You have Asperger's. Okay.
Well, intellectually indifferent would be the easiest way to describe it.
Okay.
So it's Asperger's, ADHD, but the ADHD has kind of gone down over the years.
Okay. Okay. I think
So
a
it's
lot of
more
people
like-
have ADHD.
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, the autism spectrum is
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
so
the
diverse.
catch-all that we use.
I mean, it's,
Yeah.
that's such a common topic nowadays, especially since there's a lot of kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
My great niece was just diagnosed. She's like 2 on the spectrum, but she's super smart. And usually usually people that are on the spectrum or that have autism are like really, really bright, very smart.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that I can see the technical, the science part there.
So I grew up around like fixing old electronics, old radios, and like old
Okay, so
TVs,
you're-
like tubes and stuff.
Okay.
It's my dad. So I was very
Did you-
into like old types of lighting and all sorts of weird stuff.
Right, yeah. Could you like build stuff too?
Oh, yeah. We gutted a CRT out of an old TV. Oh, I took it out. I knew that you had to cut the big suction cup thing. Never do that. There, just tell people in your job. Never cut the big suction cup on a CRT. You got to let it drain, overnight. All the
it's got
current.
like fluid in it, or
No, it's electricity because it goes to the anode and the cathode of the picture tube.
okay.
Because it can emit X-rays. So you got to cut the big suction cup. It's the safest way to do it and let it drain overnight.
Okay.
Because the power can go back into it
Right.
on a CRT. I don't think many people use CRTs anymore.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
No, never.
Well, I still watch
flat
and see.
screens and
I still like CRTs though. I remember one time we fixed one of the old round ones. It was like that big. It was an old RCA from like 1951 or something.
Oh wow.
1948 or something.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
kind of cool though.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, so with your next film that you're doing
Yeah.
right now,
You're probably gonna film over at the seminary again over in Silver Spring.
okay.
And probably some other locations like the church. I mean, St. John's Church with the console room, and there's a scene where the Daleks invaded the console room. I can't go too much on that, but
Okay. Yeah.
We're
you don't want to.
working
You
on
don't want
working on
Don't-
this.
yeah,
but
And,
we
and
gotta-
we're
Of course not,
still
yeah.
finalizing the script, so
to. Okay.
Yeah.
there's still
Okay.
some things that need to happen before all that goes.
Yeah.
Okay. And you wrote. He wrote this himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrote a rough draft last year, and then I had to revise it throughout the whole time just as before.
Okay.
I was out there multiple edits, but this one hasn't gone under too many edits other than people suggestions and stuff, and me recording my voices and just playing it back and discovering certain ideas I could utilize and work into the script.
Okay. Well, very cool. So, what was it
Yeah.
like seeing yourself on film for the first time?
It was a lot better watching it than making it.
Okay. Because some people are
But I
afraid.
don't,
like, when they listen
but I
to
don't
themselves.
really think you really should watch your own films though. If it's something like this, that you were in, like Tom Baker on the actual show, he won't watch his own episodes.
Oh, really?
He always remembers it from the filming time when they filmed them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think once James saw himself not necessarily
had
just
greater
himself.
confidence
Then he had more of an idea of
in an
directing.
audience.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You can
I think that
see
helped.
what you
Yeah.
can do better
Yes.
the next time, and see what you
Right.
did good this time around.
Exactly.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So.
Okay.
Right.
Well, very
Anyway.
cool. So this film.
Puppets of
Yeah.
Xylos.
Who designed the poster?
I drew it in pencil, skinned it, and colorized it
Wow.
in the computer.
Very cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
James is really artistic.
Yeah. Do you have a website for your film?
No.
Okay.
I have WordPress, but I kind of abandoned it. I don't
Okay.
really use it.
Well,
What about like Facebook or any
I have a
social media?
Facebook page, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're helping to
J.
like,
Billian Productions.
promote it.
Yep.
James Billian presents one of
and
the
people
two.
can watch us on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So they just have to Google.
Puppets of Xylos, just type in YouTube and type in the search bar Puppets of Xylos.
Okay. Great. Great.
Yeah.
Well,
It's also in the Doctor Who fan films database.
Oh, nice. Okay. IMDb. Great.
No, IMDb Doctor Who fan film database. They were Nagel's page.
Okay. Well, we are about to watch some clips from your film.
Okay.
So, and if anybody's interested, they can Google on YouTube, or look in your search engine.
Puppets of Xylos.
Yeah. And so
That's
make sure you enjoy it. If
XYOS.
you're just tuning in now, make sure you catch us on the web at www.potluck-online.org, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.
Thanks, Laura.
Xylos.
And what then?
A host for a being from exospace.
Elias does not exist, our dear timekeeper. We return to make the universe our pawns. Ours, our control. And when we make the mankind all of our pawns and return it to the 8th dimension, Time Lord.
Within the Wheel of Light is a portal. April.
What happened?
Hypnosis. I'm stealing the machine over to me now. The great computer of Xylos.
And where is it now?
The astral plane never to return.
It will certainly find its way out.
Doubt that. But there is a possibility.
Affirmative.
Exterminate!